Am I wrong for exposing my cousin at her engagement party? My entire family says I crossed a line. My husband says I technically told the truth but picked the worst possible time. Even now, months later, I still don't know if I was justified or if I let years of resentment finally get the better of me. So I'll let you decide. Growing up, my cousin Natalie was always the favorite. Every family gathering somehow revolved around her. If she got a promotion, everyone celebrated. If she bought a car, everyone celebrated. If I accomplished something, people would usually say, "That's nice." Then immediately return to talking about Natalie. I learned pretty quickly that competing wasn't worth it. Or at least I thought I had. A few years ago I started a small online business making custom wedding stationery, invitations, place cards, welcome signs. The business slowly grew and eventually became successful enough that I quit my full-time job. It was the hardest thing I'd ever built. Natalie constantly mocked it. She called it arts and crafts. She'd joke that I wasn't running a real company. I ignored her. Then came the first plot twist. One day I discovered Natalie had suddenly launched her own luxury event design company. The website looked strangely familiar. The branding looked familiar. The packages looked familiar. Because almost everything had been copied directly from mine. Entire sections of text appeared nearly identical. Pricing structures matched mine. Even client questionnaires looked suspiciously similar. When I confronted her, she laughed and said, "Nobody owns an idea." My family sided with her. Again. So I moved on. Or at least I tried to. Then came the second plot twist. One of Natalie's former employees contacted me privately. Apparently Natalie wasn't just copying my business. She'd been secretly using my website screenshots and portfolio images to attract clients. Images from weddings I had designed. Work I personally completed. Work she claimed as her own. I was furious. But I still didn't publicly expose her. I sent legal notices. I requested removals. Eventually most of the content disappeared. Problem solved. Or so I thought. Then Natalie got engaged. And suddenly the entire family was celebrating again. The engagement party was huge. Nearly everyone attended. During her speech, Natalie thanked various people for helping her become a successful entrepreneur. Then she started telling a story about how difficult it had been building her business from scratch. I honestly couldn't believe what I was hearing. Because half the story she was telling was my story. My struggles. My experiences. My business journey. Retold as if they happened to her. That's when the third plot twist happened. Natalie's former employee happened to be attending the party. And she'd brought receipts. Actual screenshots. Archived web pages. Old marketing drafts. Everything. She quietly showed them to me while Natalie was speaking. And something inside me snapped. When Natalie finished her speech, I stood up. I didn't scream. I didn't insult her. I simply asked, "Would you like to explain why your company website used my portfolio photos for almost 2 years?" The room went silent. Natalie immediately denied it. Then I showed the screenshots. Then the former employee showed hers. Then another former contractor backed us up. Within minutes the entire room realized what had happened. Natalie ran out crying. The engagement party was effectively over. And honestly, part of me felt satisfied. The revenge payoff came weeks later. Several clients left Natalie's company after learning the truth. Multiple vendors distanced themselves. Her reputation took a massive hit. Meanwhile, my own business received unexpected support from people who'd watched everything unfold. But here's the problem. The engagement party wasn't about business. It wasn't about me. It was supposed to be her celebration. And despite everything she'd done, I know I intentionally chose the moment that would hurt her most. So tell me honestly, am I wrong?